live. Alright, hello. Hello? Okay. Hello, I'm live again, and this will probably be the last part because there's really not much of the game left. So, yeah, the scepter died and the copy of the world is, well, you'll see.
What purpose might these gaps serve? I don't believe it! Jarek!
You survived? Get me out of here, quick! Please.
Well, okay. If I only knew how.
Look at the
This'll
device
be
at the
nice.
front end of the gondola and see if these strange cells can be opened.
Seems to be possible with this strange device here.
Then press one of the buttons.
Negative. The opening of the cells is initiated after reaching the main building.
Done. You won't get far here without my help.
First, tell me what's going on here. Where are we?
Use your tiny little deer brain for once.
Yeah, dear.
Is this the old world?
Great how you managed to figure that out on
Oh,
your
God.
own. The world from which ours was created.
Then, we should hurry up and see how we can get back.
It's too late, dear. The scepter was destroyed, and so was the world we knew. From now on, we're stuck here for all eternity.
No, this can't be.
We do well to work together from now on, dear.
What happened to the others?
We were discovered by the machines when we left the cave and wandered
Testing.
around. We were just as confused
Testing,
as
1,
you
2,
are
1,
right
2.
now.
Sorry.
Your owl friend and my men were captured first and then transported down into that huge building in one of those gondolas. The machines seem to bring all the animals there.
So, my parents are probably there too.
That's possible. But whatever they intend to do with us down there, It can't be good. Jarlina was captured by those creatures as well.
What the?
I swear, if they harm so
Oh.
much as a hair on her fur, then
Why are you speaking German?
What is this strange world?
things seem
thank
to have
God he's
changed
speaking
much
American.
more drastically here than in the version we inhabited. Nothing here resembles how things were when our ancestors still roamed the area. Something akin to a massive ecological disaster must have taken place here. The alien species our ancestors once fled from are nowhere to be seen either. Just these machines that now reign in the ruins of this world. However, it might be a bit much to call it reign. These things act like a chaotic tribe of ants, following primitive orders and illogical goals. From what I could make out, the only logical goal of theirs is to exterminate all living creatures.
Why should I still trust you?
Listen to me, please. The world we know is dead. Lost forever. And now we have two choices. We can either give in to our cruel fate and let these monsters wipe us out, or we brace ourselves one last time and save what can still be saved.
How are you going to do that?
Have you ever been to the ruined city north of here? There's some kind of huge factory there. I stumbled upon that place when I was on the run from those machines, and I was inside. What I saw there cannot be compared to anything we know. Something mighty and abysmally evil lives beneath this factory, and it seems to control everything here. It was immediately clear to me that I had to eliminate this evil. I tried fighting it with one of my notorious black powder bombs, but it was no use. This evil creature seems invulnerable. I got caught by those machines, and now here I am, just waiting to be taken to this building in the valley, where I will face my certain death. We can't get to the root of evil here, Finn.
What do you suggest instead?
We can only try to save ourselves. We need to reach that building in the valley and get every one of our kind out of there. After that, we need to leave this land and hide away from the cold, dead eyes of these machine creatures. And whether that's even possible in this world, I don't know.
We probably don't have any better prospects than that. How do we get down there?
There must be a way to move this gondola to the building. Maybe we can make that happen with the help of that device over there. What we'll find once we get down there, though, the thought alone seems almost like a suicide mission to me.
I'll leave you to it.
As you wish, but you won't get far.
I guess it's usually operated by those creepy machine creatures.
Alright, let's push it.
Transportation of the prisoners initiated.
Ah,
Transportation of the prisoners aborted. Minimum number of prisoners required. 4. Requesting scan for update.
Strange technologies.
Negative. The opening of the cells is initiated after reaching the main building.
Looks like I will stay imprisoned here until we reach that building down in the valley.
Scanning cells.
some good animation.
1 prisoner on board.
What a piece of dung. This gondola will not move until all cells are occupied. Or, if we make that device over there think they are.
An oversized sort of gondola, fitting for this equally oversized ropeway. Incredible, but at the same time, like something out of my darkest nightmares. Reminds me of those little ropeways in the mountains, north from Vela Hill. Only these here are much larger and much more menacing. Looks familiar. Now it's impossible to get there again. Now it's even darker in there. Now it's even... The hole still looks exactly the same as it did before. A pile of dirt and bricks. No amount of renovation will help here anymore. Pretty heavy. Well, you did cause me quite some headaches. I wonder why it's not spinning anymore.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't need to have a conversation here. A silent witness to the fact that me and Gwen have been here before. Who invented such impractical lanterns? And what are those candles inside made of? That light is awfully bright. I wonder what these pipes were once transporting through this strange building. There it is, lying around all lonely. This door wasn't there when I wandered around here in my world, where there should normally be a handle. This door has a narrow slot.
Let's open it.
It's locked.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Is someone there?
Whoa.
This can't be. Or was it just a reflection? What's going on here?
Let's get out of here.
Is anyone still here? Hey!
Whoa.
Phew. What is that? The shape somewhat reminds me of a duck's head, only those wheels are a bit out of place. What is the shape It's there in the corner, all inconspicuous. You can see what's behind the building from here. It appears this part of the floor can be lifted. Or could it have been a carriage of some kind? In that case, how do you move it forward?
I wonder
These
too.
pipes are absolutely everywhere. Strange.
By the way, George Broussard tweeted about this game. I'm happy.
I'm just gonna cut myself in these old glass bottles.
Okay, do it. Okay, don't do it.
This thing seems to be made of a different material than the glass bottles. I could take it. Whoa! It's made of a smooth material, definitely not glass. Now I almost feel sorry for the poor container who misses it so badly.
Okay.
I'd rather take some distance for that. Look! Now you can get your can back! Hey, you were not supposed to get that close to me. 3, 2, 1, here comes the can! I don't believe it! This thing is following me, and it's got some pretty good moves. Oh, I'm freaking out. A moving floor. It's transporting some strange-looking garbage through the city. Full of dents and scratches, probably caused by countless steel feet trampling on it. building seems to be the only one still in use here. Somebody's got to be in there, or rather, something. It cuts the numerous small pipes with its imposing pincer head. Yoo-hoo! Hi, I'm Finn. What's your name? Aha, you're being mysterious. What are you doing there? Isn't that a bit boring in the long run? Well, it seems to be keeping you occupied at least. Call it a day. Well, don't be surprised when a burnout knocks on the door. I'll let you get back to work. Too big and too heavy. There are pipes shooting out of there relentlessly.
Aha!
Look! The pincers have loosened a little. I wonder if you can remove them. This claw enabled that machine to grip and cut through narrow pipes. Whatever lies in this moving floor is immediately transported into this greedy maw.
Let's go in.
That tickled a little bit.
Oh no!
Man, it's so noisy! What sick mind could come up with a horrible thing like that? It almost seems like they're trying to get rid of everything that's still left of those creatures who once lived here. A gushing stream of dirt and chopped up bones. It disappears into a deep pit below.
I mean, obviously, like, Toast was inspired by
A
Terminator.
never-ending stream of bones! And they're being chopped into tiny pieces! I'm sure even the wolves would find this barbaric.
Oh!
I've never seen bones like this before. I've never seen... Thank you. I'll pass. I can do nothing here with my laughable strength. I've never seen... I've never... Ugh, gross. Wait, I see something lying there. What a strange thing. It must have belonged to one of those creatures. This'll hopefully cause a bit of havoc inside that machine.
What's this? Hey, Gamer Looney.
Ooh, that sounded like a couple of blades broke off inside.
Now it's safe. Okay, that didn't get a different death screen. Okay.
This'll hopefully cause a bit of havoc inside that machine.
Here's what we're supposed to do.
a couple of blades broke off inside.
We just teleport there. Or astral project ourselves. Or something, I don't know. Oh,
I've got a
whoa,
blade
we did
piece.
teleport there.
Aw, the robot thing got wrecked, though. Oh, quite a large blade. Hope I don't cut myself. This card was lying right next to the skeleton.
It just starts back up again.
Pretty heavy. The card has no details that might reveal its purpose. Weird. Why do I suddenly have this strange intuition to insert this card here?
Wow!
This can't be! These things must have acted like keys around here. Incredibly stupid-looking keys.
Yeah, really.
What? How? No. That can't be!
Need energy.
There must have been a horrible earthquake here a long time ago. Large parts of the room have collapsed. Or maybe the ceiling came down due to natural causes. Ugh, the light from this lantern is just as awful as the one outside. At least this one's a little more dim.
What's on the board?
Is that the Scepter of the Owls? Is that...
Shut up.
You can't even tell what some things might be used for here. Is this a pillar? Or is it some machine? And what's with these pipes on it? Are we the same?
I need energy.
What kind of energy?
It's elsewhere.
Oh?
Not much time. Soon it's too late. Soon.
That's me! How can that be?
Okay, so bear with me. What we're supposed to do is this. Oh, wait.
I'd rather take some...
So I kind of did that. It's a bit out of order.
Hey! 3...
Come on.
I
Okay.
don't believe it! This thing is falling...
It's just supposed to know to go there.
There must have been a bed here once. It's half buried under this rubble. I can't. It's stuck too tight, but maybe I could try to cut a piece from it. Oh, great. This stuff is crumbling down everywhere. I should watch my head. I cut off this part of the mattress.
Wow. Oh, wait.
Look up here! Here you go again! Maybe I could try to reach the window via the container.
Maybe, Finn. Ooh. Jesus.
Maybe I could try to reach the window via the container.
All right. That's the way to do it.
What's that? Judging from its position, it must have once belonged to that thing on the floor. Some kind of machine creature. It looks much more delicate than all the others I've met so far. You'd almost think this one was built for purposes other than to destroy and kill.
All right, let's get out of here.
I've got something for you.
Thank you. Much better.
Who are you?
Fascinating. You must be a descendant of the lost race.
What?
The animals who once left this world. My creators often talked about when your kind would return from your self-created world.
Why are you me?
I'm sorry if this is all very confusing for you. I guess I owe you an explanation for this bizarre situation here. Just like you, I am the descendant of a lost kind. But in a, let's say, slightly different way. I was created by intelligent beings who, well, are sadly no longer with us. They lived in this world for a relatively short amount of time, and towards the end of their existence, they achieved an almost explosion-like technological progress.
These creatures of which our ancient texts speak. I see.
I was one of many artificial intelligences, each of them equipped a synthetic transformative body. But I guess I'm the only one left now.
A transformative body?
I figured you'd be more likely to help me if I took on your appearance. I have to say, our model of artificial intelligence was a pure work of art. We could transform our bodies into anything that was needed. We took on every conceivable job, were eager to learn, and helped our creators in word and deed. Those were fantastic times.
Are you one of those machine creatures out there?
Well, in a sense. Let's say I'm a very old version of them. The fact that I have not yet been found and destroyed by the current versions is almost a miracle.
What are you talking about? And what actually happened here? I'm more than confused, to be honest.
The good years of my kind were soon numbered. On the one hand, unusual behavior started to manifest in some of my species. It slowly dawned upon my creators that my kind was starting to behave in ways that were not part of our original code, and this behavior was not always of the peaceful kind. On the other hand, Decade after decade, we watched as our creators were confronted with new problems of various forms, but were unable to solve them. This eventually led to countless wars. In the end, little remained of the world we used to know. We machines were soon reprogrammed and used in these wars as well. Due to our invulnerability and ability to adapt to the environment, we were superior in every way. I was one of the few artificial intelligences who remained true to the peaceful spirit of our original creators.
I'm having a hard time following your words. So you wiped out the original inhabitants of this world? The very inhabitants we animals fled from centuries ago?
My creators themselves were responsible for their sad demise. We machines simply belonged to the ones who remained. As I told you before, there were machines that began to pursue their own goals. After our creators were no longer around to prevent this, they began forming a network of sorts. They began to act like a swarm intelligence. The factories that were once built by my creators soon got repurposed into manufacturing facilities, so the number of my kind could grow and grow. That went well for them, at least until the little resources that remained were used up, which is not hard to see if you take a look at the outside areas. Since then, they've begun using scrap metal and trash to keep building their mechanical shells. By now, my kind is only a rusty, clunky shadow of its former self, riddled with defects and malfunctions. But I'm sure you've already seen that for yourself.
So that's what happened here.
Horrible, isn't it? You animals should count yourselves lucky for disappearing into your parallel world early on.
How did you get in there in the first place?
How do I break this down gently for you? You see, it wasn't really your world from the beginning.
What do you mean?
Look at the board there.
Some kind of blueprint, I suppose. And that thing looks almost exactly like the magical scepter the owls once used to create our world.
It is your so-called scepter, in the form of a blueprint that was created shortly before its development.
What? It was created by the owls!
I guess your historiography needs to be corrected a bit. To be precise, it is a creation of my kind. At a certain point, some artificial intelligences had exceeded the intellect of my creators, and from then on, they were able to construct devices that no ordinary living being would have ever been able to come up with. You can see one of those devices there. A scepter-shaped device that was capable of separating time and space. Exactly copying already existing matter in order to create something out of it that could be called a parallel world. This parallel world exists in the same place as the original world, but on a different plane of reality. A welcome solution to my creators' overpopulation problem at the time. They wanted to resettle larger parts of their population in artificially created parallel worlds. However, my creators could never estimate what would happen if the device was destroyed. Whether the created worlds would disappear forever, or whether they would even merge with ours here.
But the owls...
I think they were the ones who saw this as the perfect opportunity. My creators probably should have done something about the rapidly progressing extinction of the animals first. No one knows exactly how your kind did it, but one day, the scepter was gone. Maybe it really was the owls who did it. The next thing that my creators noticed was a sudden disappearance of almost all animals in this world.
I can't believe it.
Of course, the development of a new, identical device was started immediately, but it would have taken close to 2 decades to complete again. No one could have guessed that other things would happen by then, those things I told you about earlier. The machines were only able to enter your world when the energy of the device was slowly depleted. Something akin to holes started appearing all over your world, through which the machines could enter from then on. They used a special technology that enabled this. But I no longer have any insight into how it works.
What's happening to you?
The energy source was already quite old. It is almost depleted. I guess my time is almost up.
But...
I will now have to leave, but I promise you, you'll hear of me.
No, wait! He disappeared. What just happened here?
Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Huh? What the hell? Okay, hold on. Let me check OBS. Okay, I can be heard. I don't know. I'm still figuring out this, microphone. The hell? Okay, testing 1 2 1 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 1 2. There we go. It's working, but it's like glowing. So that was the lore dump. Let's go in here. We can do this.
Scanning cells. Prisoners on board.
All right.
I hate to say it, dear, but I have been admiring your cleverness for a while. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, now I understand how this microphone works. Okay. It's all beginning to make sense.
Further transportation of the prisoners initiated. Opening cells.
Thank you, buddy.
Don't start celebrating just yet.
And
We'll be
voice
disappearing
acting.
into that building any second. And from the looks of it, it's going to get as dark as a bear's butt.
Besides his line, like,
Hold on tight!
besides that "thank you, buddy" line, like, the voice acting has been very solid. I mean, even then, solid voice acting, A+.
Main entrance reached. Contacting units for transportation.
You know, it must be nice to, like, you know, make your first commercial
Let's get the
game
hell
and
out
just
of here.
nail it first try. First, let's pick up that, because you never really know.
Oh my...
There they all are. Every animal imaginable.
Whoa.
Taken from our world. Trapped like help.
Okay, I'm just looking at the mic. Sorry.
Plus flies in a spider's web.
So my parents might be here too. But what's happening to them?
How should I know? They're all in a kind of paralysis. This
Testing, 1 2 1 1 2.
intelligence must have planned something for all these poor souls.
We have to get them out of here. How?
I don't think you'll find something as easy as a lever to turn off here, dear. Oh, done.
What is it?
I believe this place is also controlled by the hideous creature below the factory, just like everything else in the area. We have to go back to the factory and destroy this thing somehow. Only then, I hope, will all the animals be freed from this horrifying place.
But how are you going to do that? Didn't you tell me your bombs had no effect?
Yes, there must be another way.
Ah! What is that?
Get out! No!
Derek!
Finn, stay where you are. Take my last bomb. There must still be a way to destroy this creature. I know you can do it.
Derek! Now it's up to me.
Wow. That was something. Okay, testing 1 2 1 1 2. Okay. Noise level. Okay, sound. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing. 1 2 1 1. Testing. I'm sorry if I'm doing audio testing. Okay, that's good. I'm sorry. Anyways, that was quite the event. Aren't streams magical? Just like, you know, on the fly do stuff.
Oh my.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey! Phew.
It's nice detail.
It will forever be unclear to me what rules this outlandish architecture follows.
No! What?
Hey!
It's pretty nice, touch that, like, those marks are persistent. That's really, really neat.
Hey!
Speaking of George Broussard, you've probably heard that, like, the Blood source code has been released. There's a lot of 3D Realms and Apogee related, like, leaks, and I kind of predict that, like, we already had the Prey 1995 build leak, and I kind of predict that soon we'll have, like, either another Duke Nukem 3D prototype leak, or maybe Prey 2006 or 7, whenever that game was released. Maybe that source code will leak. Who knows?
Hey!
Oh, come on. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's kind of very peculiar...
Hey!
Sorry, another word that I can't really say. Ah, come on. It's very awkward where it wants you to stand. Maybe I should have done this.
Hey!
There we go.
It's happily dangling on the ledge.
Can't go in there anymore, I guess.
That was close. These still creatures are manufactured here. Who's running all this?
Jeez.
The entrance is now clear of those rays.
Okay.
The door says 1738.
1738.
This thing must usually be operated by one of those machine creatures.
Well, use it. 1738. What's here?
The ravages of time have been gnawing away at this place for quite a while. I can see the room below. Looks like an oversized water tank. There appears to be a number on this door as well. It's actually quite legible. Now, if only I could get closer to see it better.
Quite legible, but you
Whatever
can't
liquid
see
is
it.
normally stored in there, this large drain at the bottom must be able to move it outside pretty quickly. Ugh, I hope these won't be used to flood this place anytime soon. Somebody thought this through. I can comfortably climb in and out with it.
Or it's
Those
a ladder.
are huge! I bet they'll pump out the contents of this tank in no time. What in the...
Ah.
This thing is huge! Almost like an oversized brain of sorts. It must control everything here. Who could have built such a thing?
Oh, I think I forgot an item.
What is that? It seems like a giant brain to me that's connected to everything here. It must be in charge of all the weird stuff that's happening in this building. It's covered by an enormously thick shell made of steel.
Well, let's use this thing. Oh, hey. That's easy. Oh, oh God. Did he just get smeared? That's gruesome.
Ugh, pretty chilly in here. This must be the cold water that's being pumped into this creature's head.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I need a
Weird
hose.
lanterns again. You don't even need a candle to emit light. That flickering makes me sick, though. But maybe it's meant to be that way? The water is pumped out of the tank through these pipes. I wonder where the water comes from.
I wonder too, maybe it's created.
The water is pumped out of the tank through these pipes.
Yeah, maybe it's like how like nuclear subs like make oxygen or whatever. Oh yeah, now I remember. You have to pick up one of these hoses.
The one hose here already looks a little loose and damaged.
Whoops. Bear with me, guys. Remember that puzzle earlier with the... Whoopsie. Too late. Remember that puzzle earlier with the magpies and the speaking tube? It's kind of like that. You're supposed to be a bit precise with, yeah.
Oops! Now it's hit the edge of the pool. I should go on the lower floor.
Okay, Finn. All that just for a bunch of chunks. Yeah.
I have some water, but what do I do with it now?
You do this.
That dirt is off. Now the glass panel can finally shine all clean and nicely. It even seems to reflect a bit. It's really reflecting. I can see the room behind it. Now if I could just stick my head through it, I might be able to make out the number on the back of the door. I guess I'll have to think of something else. I could peek on the back of the door that way.
All right.
6, 7, 1, 6. There you go.
6716, huh?
Oh, a door must have opened somewhere.
All right.
Whenever liquid is normally stored in there, this large drain at the bottom must be able to move it outside pretty quickly. The pipe here gets pretty narrow toward the bottom. It's only as wide as my hoof at its narrowest point. The pleasant sound of a choked up drain.
Always the best sound. Oh. All right. Now, what could be another cool Apogee 3D Realms thing that could leak? Mandrakean source code? I guess that's technically Apogee.
Now, very carefully. Whoa!
Duke Nukem Forever 2004 source code, maybe?
I think the coast is clear again.
Alright. Now we're in the end game. Wow. Go in here. All right, Finn.
Bye!
Part of Finns, not possessive though. Finn plural. Typo. Use a bomb. Whoa. Like the cinematic. Ouch.
No! This can't be happening!
Okay. What's with this? Okay, let's do it how we're supposed to do it. Surprised that they'll let you do this.
Initiating usage of Tank 2. Rising temperature compensated by termination of the outer shell. Initiating usage of Tank 1.
This can't be happening! It still works! There must be some way to get rid of this wretched creature!
Hands itchy.
Ah, so this is what you look like under your protective shell.
That's the brain. Now's probably a good time to use this. Oh. Something very important. Hey! Okay.
Gwen? What?
He's awake!
Where am I?
We did it, Finn! You saved us all! The machines were disabled. We were able to flee.
But...
He woke up! A loud hooray for our hero! Give him a break for Hippo's sake.
We heard that you destroyed that terrifying creature under the factory.
Yes, exactly! I heard you blow it up! I'm sure that horrifying thing had no clue who it was dealing with. Please, a little more quiet.
What? Who told you that? And where are we? Trees and birds? Am I dreaming?
You're safe, Finn. Bolik and the others. They're all here too.
We found you when we escaped from that huge building. You were lying on a mattress, somewhere outside, as if someone had placed you there for us to find.
Somebody must have taken care of all your injuries.
How? It can't be. The factory! It collapsed right on top of me!
We can't explain that either.
I think I know who did it.
Who?
Let's just say I've made a rather strange acquaintance earlier with one of these machines, but a slightly nicer one.
Right near where we found you, someone had also put a trail of little marks on the ground.
They led us here!
Finn! Mom?
You're still alive, yay!
I missed you so terribly.
Oh, we missed you too, Finn.
I've been looking all over for you guys.
We were so worried about you.
Well, not me. I knew my son would teach those machines who's boss.
Stop, Dad. I'm glad nothing bad happened to you.
I'll admit, those machines weren't particularly, gentle with us.
But much worse things would have happened if you and your friends hadn't done anything.
Oh man, I got so much to tell you guys. But where are we?
Well, it's hard to tell.
I guess it's some kind of reservation with trees, rivers, fields, as far as the eye can see.
That can't be.
Then come with us. We'll show you.
The king and his troops are already exploring it. Careful, Finn. Are you able to walk?
To be honest, I feel great. Mom, Dad, I'll see you in a minute. Wow.
Even though our own world is forever gone, here we may have been given a second chance.
The words of my doppelganger. Now I remember. Friends, our world did not disappear forever. It's right in front of us. The two worlds. They must have merged together after the scepter got destroyed. So now, our home is somewhere out there.
Wait a minute. Come here. Our species may never become true allies, and I can't simply forgive your kind for the century-long oppression of my people. So let me get something straight once and for all. We wolves will be there, dear. Maybe not as part of the rest of the animal community, but should a new danger threaten all our lives, we will be at your side.
Well, this comes unexpected. You know, I understand you. All these stories about you wolves that our grandparents passed on to us, they've probably been driving an unbreakable wedge between our species for centuries. But who knows? Maybe one day, we'll be able to coexist peacefully, without having to divide our territory.
I will do my best to uphold that, but the rest will depend on you. Put in a good word for me with your king. And Jarlina, there are a few things I'd like to talk to you about on occasion. Things I don't know if I can ever make up for.
We'll see, Father.
Alright.
It's all so surreal.
Oops.
I still can't believe everything that's happened. Our whole world, our whole history, it was all very different from what we believed for centuries.
Now we know the truth, and we should make the best of it.
We have a lot to tell the others, and many things to take care of before things can get somewhat back to normal. But above all, we have a new history to write.
Alright, that was the game. Now here's the credits. There's the testers. Toxic Tuba. Kinkilla, what? The Trash Dragon. All the German voice actors and whatnot. Of course, we didn't exactly hear them. Okay, now here's what we heard. All right. Joshua Cookingham. Lawrence Heller. Executive producer for Sliced Toast. Thank God for Sliced Toast. What would we ever do without Sliced Toast? Thank you, Marcel Wayers, and the proofreaders and the casting. Marketing consultants. Sound effects, the Hanna-Barbera collection. Oh yeah. Ooh. And here's all the regular owls in the world. Just kidding. I mean, these are people who backed the game. People who gave money to the game. Thank you, everyone, for funding this awesome game. He wouldn't have done the thing without you. Alexander Hellstar Goy. Stubhawker. Nigel. Gabriel. Els Rombot. Pinduli. Danny Hess. Pizza Pete. Oh my god. Philip Jackson Jr. Claire Ray. Joshua Oles. James Baram. M4DDDD. Okay, here's the people who gave more money. Dr. Doss. Or Dos. Alright, here's the people who gave even more money. Zero in music. Lisa S. EHSSGD. Fitmux. Jay Norville. Calithia. And Nikaterba. Wer auf Eimer und Kleinsternchen. I can't do German, I'm sorry. Ivan Vadim Pine Molina. I can't. Philly Fryan Roy. Puny Punny Cat. And now it's time for the people who gave even more money. One kid's game. Strawberry Mentos, yum. Yep, Hellstrand. Player. Hurry with love. Sven Road. Climbing Stars. Elson Wong. Rockman. Wow. Manfred. Seacat. Free Spirit. VGV. Skylinks. Woodlands. Venture Game Geek, that dude. Everyone's favorite, what, chinchilla? Yeah, he's a chinchilla. Jeremy Newman. Jonas. James Latzer. Hey, me! Yeah, I gave money to this game. Yeah, I funded this game. You wouldn't have done it without me. Okay, I mean, mine was sort of a drop in the bucket, but hey, I helped. I helped fund this game, guys. And that's cool. I'm in the credits. I'm like one of the game's staff. Except I didn't get paid. I paid. But hey, I mean, oh my god, that guy, that name was like a bunch of characters. But hey, I mean, it's awesome. This game was awesome. Great adventure game. Can't wait to see what this creator does next. Maybe it'll be another Owlsgard game. Maybe some game in the same universe. Maybe a prequel. Who knows? Maybe some spiritual successor that's like different or something. I can't wait. But take your time, please. This was a great game. We really need to see all of this. I mean, I guess I kind of want to give credit to the backers, but, you know... But honestly, like, if you really want to give credit to them, just buy the game, guys, and just, watch it yourself. You're welcome. It's always nice when a game's credits, you know, thank you. And it spits us right back. Well, that was a great game. That was a great experience. Should I finish Phantasmagoria eventually? Maybe. If I feel like it. Maybe. I don't know. But it's been great. It was great. Love this game. I mean, okay, I mean, that glitch with the boat, that glitch with Bullock was kind of, I mean, they should look into it, but, like, otherwise, like, great game, buy it, guys, buy it. It's been great. See ya.